He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll give it to the back. Bulls his way forward. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Trying to get to it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will go to work for the 1st time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a deep man. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. Guys, he's already got 44 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Big early test for both teams in this opening game of the season. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Beavers feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner will be brought down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. It's Beverly. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. They need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd down play from the gun. Got his man quickly. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Beverly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. He wants to throw. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Aztecs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. The give on the inside. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the end zone. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. He's looking to throw it. grabbed behind the line. It's Nolan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. The aerial assault continues. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is how you get it done. Third down, it's the money down, right? We've got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on third down?
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Cornerbacks have to have great instincts, and they have to have great field awareness. They got to understand where they are and how that relates. You got to understand the sidelines there. So I don't need to get too close to the sideline. He understood that, understand the receiver didn't have very much space to work with, takes advantage of it, and makes the big interception.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up pretty, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need...
Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Line gets set, first down. wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to power it in. And he's got a touchdown.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to throw on second down. Got a man. It's Welch. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters from there in Pasadena today. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They go to the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Sutton. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. off play action. He spins that thing down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's knocked. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games.
Snagged on the outside, it's Smith.
It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but and the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Give to the running back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass.
Linebacker.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Beverly. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the run, it's Sutton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Welsh. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gets it out fast. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here it would be a 58-yarder. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Man, that's tough for the kicker. Here you are in the 4th quarter. You're trying to break this tie, give your team the lead, and knock it off the upright.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. On the move, it's Sutton. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go right back to him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, San Diego State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kennesaw State went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Owls team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Smith. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Nolan.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's got room. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for room, it's Sutton. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He wants to pass it on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knox. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quick strike complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Knox. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Welch. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll run it to the right. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Beverly. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they score first here in overtime.
Number 33 with the catchy score.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. But where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decide in overtime. Crushing loss.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.